it's the end of week 3, and it's been another enormous week of work here at the house. This is this is yet another pile of debris that will be hauled off next week. I'm standing at the front door, and I'm just going to kind of continue to walk around. They have used a great deal of the sand, which was piled up there. You saw the week 1, and you saw how much was there, and they've pretty much gone through it. They've actually, yeah, I think they haven't gotten any more of that, but at any rate, let me open the gate, and we will walk down to the back of the house, which is really exciting because you can see the horizontal concrete band is the beginning of the catwalk. They poured the platform. Everything is being held up by the support system until the stairs are actually completed. So I'm going to continue to walk around the lower part down here in the patio, so you can see that they've got form, the beginning of the form that will be made to build the stringer for the steps. Sorry, this is not so great. I'm going to walk backwards and hopefully not trip and fall. So you can see now more clearly from last week where the stairs will be going up, and then they'll meet the catwalk, and then that's the catwalk to the terrace behind that little ledge. And the catwalk will have concrete block making a railing, so it'll be a big solid chunk. It'll be really kind of cool, massive. And then underneath, you're going to have just a small little portal covering some protection to the front door. So in addition to all that, they also knocked out all the windows. A little bit more than this one. You can see this gray concrete. They almost knocked out that entire thing. And I called Carlos when I saw him doing it, and I said, Carlos, is that really what you want? And he quickly called Arturo, who's heading up the site, and told him to stop the guy from doing that. So they quickly patched it back. It was pretty hilarious, but glad I was here to make sure that that was stopped. Anyway, I am going to walk around this way. As you can see, here is the toilet. So guess what? They finally knocked out the bathroom. They did that in the last couple of days. So we now actually can walk through this and get a better feeling of where this kitchen is going to be. This is going to be a little galley kitchen, very small. This is a concrete block wall that I talked about. At the top, they actually created kind of a bond beam around that metal beam that's still there. It's just under concrete. So this is all really well supported. They also built a couple of small beams. So everything right now is curing. It'll be ready to go on Monday. And you can kind of see a little bit of the plumbing for the kitchen itself. So that's pretty exciting. This doorway that I'm walking through right now will be widened a little bit so that it flows nicely. Here is the old doorway, so I'm sure one of the guys will take that. They seem to be taking everything that they've removed. So here's the bathroom side. You can kind of see. So the bathroom will be a little bit dark. I do have that existing skylight that'll be right where the shower is, but we'll have to light this bathroom and paint it a light color. We'll do a beautiful blue color in the shower stall itself and tile. This is still kind of ongoing in here. They still have to get the ledge out. There's not a whole lot to see. They did do a major cleanup today, but it's still pretty much a mess. We can now see the septic again. So they kind of uncovered all that. They did a massive cleanup today. I'm going to walk over to and up onto the rubble that will be the future patio, so I can swing around so you can get a better viewpoint of the top. What we're looking at now is the studio, and you can see how the other window on the other side of the studio now has been removed. The door has been removed and in preparation for a sliding glass door. And you can see Senora Blanca's beautiful mango tree. So that is pretty much what's gone on this week, which is a massive amount of work. The guys are just doing a phenomenal job, and it's really high heat right now. We're expecting rain in the afternoons of next week, so we'll see if that slows them down any. But at any rate, I'm really happy with these guys, really happy with the work, and I guess I'll just see you all next week.